The concept of Washington's revolving door goes like this. Administration officials from both parties often leave office and step into lucrative positions, often in industries they used to lead or regulate. And a new study from Columbia University's Brown Institute for Media Innovation, MuckRock and Forbes found that the potential earnings for these arrangements can be massive.
For years, we know from anecdotes that politicians can make a lot of money by going through the revolving door, but nobody knows how much. We at the Brown Institute at Columbia University tracked more than 1,100 officials in the Biden administration. Among them, we found 151 who qualified as revolving door officials. That is, they left the government in the final days of the Obama administration, worked for the private sector, and then returned under Biden. For 77 of these officials, we were able to obtain their before and after financial disclosures. And we found a 270% increase in their reported minimum assets. In comparison, US household assets increased 38% from 2017 to 2021, and the S&P 500 went up 70% over the same period. So we can see these officials made a lot more money than the average American.
There are three major ways people made money going through the revolving door.
The first is to join a big company and earn a big salary. I consider Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin. After he retired as four-star general in 2016, Austin joined the boards of Raytheon Technologies, a major military contractor, Nucor Corporation, one of the biggest steel producers in the US, and Tenet Healthcare. He made more than $1 million in cash and $2 million in equities. The second way, for those who don't work directly for a big company, is to join a law firm or lobbying firm. For example, Beth George, a lawyer in the Defense and Justice departments under Obama, headed to a Silicon Valley law firm, where she made $1.8 million in 2020, working for companies such as Google, Twitter, and Snap. The third way is to start your own shop. Then Deputy Secretary of State Anthony Blinken co-founded a strategic consulting firm called West Exec Advisors, where he had clients such as FedEx, Blackstone, and Uber. 3 years later, as Secretary of State, he listed $1.2 million of guaranteed payments and distributions from West Exec, and over $1.5 million of investments connected to his firm. He's now worth an estimated $10 million.
Representatives from the Small Business Administration, Office of the Director of National Intelligence, the White House, and State Department said in statements that their employees face routine and stringent ethic requirements while in office. On the day he became president, Joe Biden issued an executive order that banned officials from working on some issues like regulations and contracts that are directly related to their former employers and clients. The ban, however, only applies to cases where a personal service has been provided to the company in question, which also has to be a named party in the policy discussion. In reality, much of what a corporation wants from the government is more abstract, for example, broad tax relief or general trade policy.
What we found most interesting is both Republicans and Democrats claim to hate the swamp. However, members from both parties benefit from it. And we picked these Obama-Biden officials not because we thought one party is worse than the other. Rather, this is the only data currently available to us. And we wanted to shed light on this important issue of government ethics in Washington.